Alright, guys. A lot has happened. I had two videos of me just searching stuff recently made, and then the last video, things picked up. I went to give Alan Wake the clicker. Shocker, he wasn't Alan Wake, he was actually Scratch pretending to be Alan Wake, but we knew that because we could play as Alan Wake in the alternate universe. And we were presently talking to her. And yeah, I saved this guy. We fought Scratch. It was kind of an easy fight. I'm assuming the next time we fight him won't be that easy. And now it's time for
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us.
story
He
development.
almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane
Fair.
monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Oh, so I'm about to have to profile hardcore.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late.
Yeah,
I
you got
just
your
need
whole
to
team murdered,
understand
chick. I don't
more.
want to hear anything from you.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Bitch. Bitch.
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the Federal Bureau of Control. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
That's the spirit.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Damn, they really did bond.
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story.
Yeah, that sounds like what you need to do. I guess we'll go ahead and get this profiling out of the way. Not manuscript pages, not television profiling. Start with Scratch.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No! I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
That's crazy because I thought this was my mindscape. I'm definitely thinking I can do it because of the story, which doesn't bode well for my daughter being alive.
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
That's a good hypothesis.
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared.
Okay, well, I did all the profiling. Well, there's all kinds of loot here. That's the shoebox. Okay, no, I've gotten everything here. Right? New choices. Interesting.
Keep trying.
Symbols, duh. Man, I got so much shit. Nice. We're automatically filling this up.
Ugh.
Damn, I had two options and I picked wrong.
Wake is trapped in the dark place. He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps. Nah. I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
I hate how that's always lit.
Yeah. The
Nice.
dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
Okay, so I can't use none of this. I think I'll have all the Brightfall ones now. Nice. Alright. And now it's time to go get. I guess there's a conversation I can have. This guy.
My brother,
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yaku was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have.
That makes sense.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around
It's
here
in the
have
very
always
beginning
known
that dude
about
was
Cauldron
taken.
Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just named it half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
That's true. Keep them
You were
afraid
trying to
so
kill
they
Alan
avoid the
Wake.
monsters.
Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Yeah, they're all one person. At least that's what I believe. And back to the profiling board. Say less. Let's see. Lore and lore and lore.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yaku. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yaku. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
No, let's resolve the mystery of the cult.
Think, Saga.
That makes sense, though. Nice. Nice. Read a manuscript. What manuscript though?
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness. "This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here." Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
Alabama. Alright. And that's all I can do. Now it's time to the pages. Wait.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Alright. Or just whisper to me. God, my dog's snoring so loud.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch? Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as. The lake is a gateway to the Dark Place.
Well, that feels
What
kind
the
of
hell
obvious.
is a para-utilitarian?
Alright, we got some more clues to throw up on the case board.
I need to know what information I can still trust. clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Alright, still can't use these.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
It's not crying, but he's not asleep. So I guess I'll press on. Alright, I read all the details I could.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Oh, my kid is waking up now. Hold on.
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Alright, I get my kid the bottle and turned on his music. Hopefully that's enough.
So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other.
That is so true.
Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Nice.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Back to the old case board.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they could make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Nice.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Will it not be? I guess I'm probably about to jam out or some shit. Oh, still can't use any of these.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
Get a guitar, you get a drum set, and let's rock. Save the
So we
world
need
with
Wake
rock.
to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
So this is in-game shit, eh? Think I need to go explore the world then. What is everyone doing here?
Anybody seen what All Like Emotion was about?
Who knows? If it's not one thing, it's the other.
I think they've got the Koskela brothers locked up in there. I saw them go in earlier.
Oh dear. Probably got them for what happened to poor Mocha the Moose.
Yeah, we need to check all the maps. Fuck is this? Crossbow bolts? Cool. Let's go to point of interest. All kinds of places I need to get here. Guess we'll go there next. I don't remember which way I need to go. Where'd I park my car? This way? Fucking getting so confused. Lord Explorer, help me out. I need the map. Cut right at the next street. Gotcha. And then right again. Sure dark and moody out at the moment. Guys, if you want to come back for the main conclusion, it'll probably be the next episode. Because, like I said, I'm going to try to wrap everything up before the in-game stuff. So, point of interest, am I near it? Nope. But But I still want to check this old diner. See if there's anything else I can miss.
Hi there, little friend.
I think it's creepy the way she pets all these deer, but at the same time, I still do it because I have a feeling there's an achievement for petting every deer. Glad I checked in here before leaving. Okay, so that's just random lore. Nothing in the bathroom. Figures.
I can't get through this.
Why not? There's nothing in there, that's for sure. Alright, I examined all of that. What are you doing? Oh, freaking me out. Lost your keys? Is that what I need to get through? She's definitely looking for something.
I'm still seeing spots from those lights. What the heck was that about?
Can anybody see inside? Are they still there? Every time something exciting happens in this town, I miss it. Darn it.
Where I feel like the thing in here probably had the key. It told me where the key was.
It's not opening.
That definitely feel like that girl out there is indicating that there's a drop key somewhere I could pick up. feel like I'm just gonna look like an idiot out here searching the street with her. Okay, can't find that.
It's empty. There's nothing there, just darkness.
Okay.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Damn, they be freaking out and shit.
We all knew what we were.
More of interest a billboard, because that's kind of lame. That's the case.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think Marcy's coming back.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up.
I didn't mean to go to Cauldron Lake. It's an honest mistake. Watery. That's where I'm trying to go. Got lots of stuff I gotta do here before the end game. What's up? Long time no see, buddy. Grabbing off the rails. Holidays, family stuff, sickness, all that good jazz. Alright, well, what's my goal here? Is that a real dog? I am literally right before the final mission. So I'm going around just looting everything I can before I go. Just because I want to wrap it up nice and neat. There's a little question mark inside this building.
And now, the sheriff's station? Did you hear?
Hear what?
Apparently, they locked up
Oh.
the time rider, you know, the one who just
Hello,
went
Mayor
all
Setter.
those years ago. And then
Nice to
they
meet
find
you.
him, and boom, all hell breaks loose.
I can pet the dog. Nice.
FBI, famous writers. Ugh, they're all bad luck if you ask me.
There's a writer that can change or has been changing reality with his writing, and there's a dark upside down world kind of, and the realities are getting intertwined. And I'm this chick, but like can also go to the other reality with this and be the writer himself. And the reason I'm trying to fix everything is he wrote my daughter out of real life. Apparently killed her, which is no bueno. So I'm trying to prevent that from happening. But he did it for a reason.
Hello.
Because
dear.
there's a dark, evil twin of his. It's one of the most convoluted stories I think I've ever played through, but it's pretty cool. I've just slowly been cracking it. There was a cult that was killing people, but turns out the cult were the good guys, and they were killing people because
Well, that's the cutest
the people were
mirror I've
getting
seen for
infected
sure.
by the dark story. and becoming monsters. So they were just trying to protect everyone. And I thought the cult were the bad guys most of the game. I did call that evil twin shit, though. As soon as I knew there were doppelgangers, I knew they were going to pull bait and switch on me at some point. I've been posting it to YouTube, and each video is like an hour. And I got like 20 plus videos, so it's probably close to 22, 23 hours. And it was free on PlayStation, so I think that's pretty good for a free game. It plays a lot like Resident Evil games, but the story, like I said, is way more convoluted, and I love the story in comparison. Oh yeah, I'm trying to loot everything. Let's see, I need to go, but it's kind of like a, okay, just straight across the bridge and to the left. Kind of like a horror game slash investigating game. So detective slash horror game. With a bunch of metaphors. Like the dark presence is the evil in the story, and the only thing that can counter the dark presence is light. And a lot of who's really the bad guy stuff going on. But yeah, no, it's pretty good. They had a lot of jump scares earlier, but where I'm getting towards the end of the game, I think it's slowing down. Because I'm just wrapping up the story now. They hit this quick save, just because, why not? Then we gonna come out here. I haven't seen a bad guy in a while. I don't know if it's because the last mission's about to start. And I hope I didn't go the wrong way. No, I'm the right place, but need to cut right, and then do this story real quick. This is probably going to summon some bad guys for me to fight. They got little poem puzzles you got to figure out. An old watcher of seas. I think the last mission's going to be confronting the enemy. Well, first I'm going to try to pull the writer out of the dark universe and have him save my daughter by writing her back into the story. And I think he's got to write the bad guy out of the story. But my guess is that since the bad guy is like an alter ego or another version of him, he's probably going to have to die in order for us to actually take down the bad guy. But before that, I think my goal is to have him write my daughter back into being alive. An old watcher of the sea, before his demise, cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. So he played a trick on the ocean deep, the waves to fight, and havoc to reap. Doing that wrong, lost his soul's song. Excuse me? I can actually show you that. This is the last puzzle I got, but all these little boxes are safe boxes I can go and grab. So I got a little bit to do before the final boss. Which the whole game, like the whole map, see if I can't back out, consists of this area, this area, this area, and these little blueprints are building areas at each of the areas, which I've already cleaned all those out, and both of these areas out. But yeah, it said whenever I start the end game stuff that I won't be able to come back and do this. Bet. Hopefully in 30 minutes I'll have this shit done and I'll be on the final boss. First I gotta use my big brain to solve this puzzle. The old Watcher of the Sea before his demise. I feel like that has to be this guy, the old wise man. Cursed the waters that ruined his eyes. Hmm.
Need to find the key.
Damn, I came all the way up here and can I not do any of this? Because that's kind of lame. Guess I can check that container down there. See what that's about. And where is this container? Okay, I'll bust that open.
Another locked box.
Okay, so something yellow over here. Circle. Then a triangle. Then a square. And then 3 lines. Two. Okay, so it's probably 1, 2, 3. I just need to find a 1. Two is 2 triangles. 3 is... I can reverse engineer this. Should be easy enough. Two triangles pointing down. Two triangles overlapping. Easy enough. So let me double check that. That's backwards. Go figure. Okay, well this is confusing. Sure, I got an idea. If I climb up to the lighthouse and I look down at it. That is my new plan, anyways. It's foolproof. Okay, it won't let me up there. Right, I still haven't figured out this stupid puzzle. Come on, use your big brain, put it together. But I just realized something. Maybe the answer is, since that's 2, this is 1. 2 triangles pointing down. Let's try that. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. Nice. Now let's go ahead and solve that real quick. Maybe it'll give me the answer. Boom. Did indeed not give me the answer. Dope. Gonna go ahead and save real fast. Alrighty then. I got a decision to make because I'm running out of time for this video. Either I call it quits on the search, like I don't record when
I
I'm
don't have the
searching.
key.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and continue the search. If you guys would rather see the end fight, just let me know and I'll cut out the search of the next video. But for now, like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to come back and check out the fight. It should be for sure in the next video. It might be towards the end because, again, I got some loot chase down. Yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on YouTube at MessyJesse-97 or Twitch, MessyJesseFR. You guys have a good one.